You can't hear the radio. I'll cut the radio down. But remember that song by TLC? Get up. Boy. Anyway, homeschooling. You know, I actually listened to 103.5 The Beat this morning, and they were talking about what Joe Biden said about the schools being safe, and you know they're not going to close the schools down. And I know here in the county that I live in, you know, I get messages like every week, sometimes twice a week, 3 times a week, about a new COVID case. So we know COVID is spreading. I know here where I work, the owner was just telling me this morning that it went through the building. I remember I made a video a while back about saying that people shouldn't come to work if they were sick, and I said I was gonna come back and share, and he just told me this morning that, you know, he had numerous people. It went through the building, so that means pretty much a lot of people that works for the company got sick. So, and I was thinking about the schools. You know, I know a lot of parents don't want to get their kids the vaccine, and so with they say something new coming out, they got a new variants almost every month, every week. A new variant is coming out with something related to COVID, and I was just interested. I was just like thinking about, you know, homeschool, but my daughter only has 2 years to go, so I wouldn't really want to put her out in her last 2 years of school, because this year's almost over. Till got to wait till June, July. School is out, so you know. But I just wanted to pretty much have a conversation with people that maybe have homeschooled their kids or thinking about homeschooling their kids. You know, they have younger kids. Are you considering taking your kids out of school because of what's going on? And I don't trust. I know what Biden said. But I don't trust Biden. I don't trust what he's saying about the vaccine. So, you know, why would I believe these lying politicians? You know, about it being safe. I took it because I took the vaccine. I have the vaccine. I'm vaccinated. But I took it because while I was working at the time, I was driving. I was, for those that don't know much about me, watch my video for the first time, I was an over-the-road driver, and now I drive local. But I was with a company, and they told me that if I got vaccinated, then I won't have to miss no days of work. And so when my daughter actually got COVID, and he told me that I hadn't gotten vaccinated soon enough, so I had to be out of work anyway. So, you know, like I still ended up missing. I think she was out like 7 to 10 days. I tested negative, but she's just a positive. Being that she was positive, I had to be out of work. I think I had to be quarantined. I had to be out of work for maybe 10 to 14 days. So I missed out on that money for those days. I used the sick time that I had, which wasn't much, and so I was out of work. But my thing is with the schools, like I said before, a lot of parents haven't gotten their kids vaccinated. They don't plan to. So, and I left that up to my child. Well, I know she's a child, but I left it up to her what she wants to put in her body or not. So I let that be. She's old enough to know, and hopefully, I pray to God she won't get sick. She doesn't get sick, but if she does, hopefully she'll be strong enough to fight it. And that hasn't happened. Like I said, she got COVID before, and she couldn't taste for a while, but she's fine. She's fine now. So, but I know some people have lost loved ones behind COVID. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Are the schools safe? Do you think the schools are safe? You know, are you gonna send if you have little kids? Are you gonna send them home? Are you considering homeschooling? Because it may or may not get worse. It may or may not get worse. I pray that it doesn't. But you never know. So I don't know. What you gonna do? So, but I don't know. You know, I I was listening to those guys on the Breakfast Club, and they had people call in about it, but you can't really trust what Biden says, and plus he's old. I know some people love Biden, like my dad. They're around around the same age, in the same age group, and he loves his president. So they gotta give him a chance. But my thing is, I think we need a younger president. Between a certain age, I think they should make a law and pass a law. I'm sure they won't, but I'm sure they should. But the president should be within a certain age bracket, and you can't run after you get a certain age. Like, when you hit retirement age, I think you shouldn't be able to be president. You shouldn't even be in office. Like, you shouldn't be a senator, a congressman, none of that. You should just whatever work you've done for the community or the area you're in, then just retire and enjoy yourself, relax, enjoy your family and your life. You shouldn't have a president at 70 something years old, in my opinion, because his values, I'm sure he's wise. He has a lot of wisdom, but you need some new, maybe be an advisor or something to maybe be an advisor to the president, or maybe have someone that you can call him and talk to him and give him some advice about, and help him make decisions about certain things, but the decision be finally based upon what he decides. You know, because their values, and I believe this to my core, like him and Trump, pretty much one and the same. That's just me. I know some people love, especially here in this area where I'm in, they love some Trump, boy. But like I say, I appreciate Trump because, you know, he didn't sugarcoat what he had to say. A lot of people, I'd rather somebody tell me something to my face and say it to behind my back. And that's what Trump did. He told you what he was, and told you how he felt, and people still voted him in office. So that's where the country's at. So I don't know who you support, whether you support the Donald or not, but you know, I support his hustle. You know, especially with the real estate. You know, that's one of the first books I read about real estate. Is one of his books, Donald Trump's book. When I was involved in real estate for a while, doing wholesale buying in 2003. Then the market crashed, but that's another story. But yeah, you know, I respect that. And like I said, with Broadway Joe. You can say whatever you want to say about the schools being safe, seriously about the schools being safe and the vaccine being safe. I don't believe it. Like, he said a lot of things before he got to the office, and I haven't seen none of that stuff that he said he's gonna do before he got in. So my thing is, regardless of who's in office, who gets elected in this country, you got to find a way to do for yourself and do for your family, and make the best of what you can. You know, if you're not voting for your city officials and you don't know who they are, then that's the issue too. You got to know who they are too, and vote for them. Vote them in office, because they pretty much control where you live in, the area you live in. So I didn't want to rant and rave. I just thought about it. And I wanted to know how subscribers felt, or people that watch this video. Put it down in the comment section. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe if you want. Like, subscribe, comment down below if you want, and let's have a conversation about it. Because I really am curious to know if depending on what's the area you live in too, what state you live in, and what's the cases like in that area. And I'd love to hear that, because like I said, I know here in the county I live in, it's like, oh shit. I had a little issues. You should, like I said in the other video, you shouldn't. Hold on a second. You shouldn't drive and try to record a video, but hey, yeah, you shouldn't drive, try to record a video. But yeah, please, if you watch this video, please post down below. Let me know what the cases are in the state you live in, what state you live in, and what the cases are like. And if you're homeschooling, if you have younger kids, like I said, my daughter, she's in the she got 2 more years of high school and she'll be done. So I don't know if it'll be wise to pull her out, depending on how bad it gets at homeschool. But if you have younger kids like elementary school, middle school, do you plan on leaving them in, or are you gonna pull them out if things get worse, depending on how bad things get, and what are the cases like in the area you're in? So that's it. Let me try to do some work. I'm actually on my second route. I got a couple of stops today, and then I'll be done. But so I just want to come on and ask that question, have a little dialogue about that, if you want. You know, if you don't, that's fine too. But I'm asking, you know, if you feel like it, if it's in your heart to do it, then do it. If you don't, then I understand that too. But anyhow, let me get off of here. Like I said, do some work. I'm actually at work right now. I got a couple of deliveries to make. So you be safe, you be blessed. And like I always say, don't forget to tell somebody you love them. You never know when they're gonna go. You never know when you're gonna go. So you be safe, be blessed. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share if you want to, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Be safe and don't record and drive if at all possible. Be safe.